Imagine it's Friday afternoon. You stop by the bank after work. Your savings account shows $42,000. The number looks exactly the same as it did yesterday. Nothing seems wrong. Then you walk into a grocery store. The bread that cost $3 last month now costs $8. Milk is twice the price. People are filling carts without looking at price tags. You pull out your bank card. It still works. The money is still there. But something feels different. For the first time, you realize a terrifying truth. Money can survive, while purchasing power dies. Throughout history, economic collapses have repeated the same pattern. People spend years buying things they believe will make them secure. Luxury cars, expensive gadgets, large homes, status symbols. But when currencies weaken, inflation explodes, and financial systems begin to crack, many of those purchases become nearly worthless. Not because they disappear, but because they stop protecting wealth. Today, we'll explore 5 purchases that repeatedly become financial traps during economic collapse. And the last one is something millions of people proudly buy every year, without realizing it may become one of the worst stores of value imaginable. Imagine spending $90,000 on a luxury vehicle. The leather is perfect. The technology is cutting edge. The badge on the hood tells everyone you've made it. For a moment, it feels like wealth. But economic collapse changes the rules. A car is not an asset. It's a rapidly depreciating machine. The moment it leaves the dealership, it begins losing value. During stable economies, this decline happens gradually. During unstable economies, it can accelerate dramatically. Why? Because people stop buying wants. They focus on necessities: food, fuel, medicine, shelter. The demand for expensive vehicles collapses. Suddenly, the luxury car that once attracted attention becomes a burden. Maintenance costs rise. Replacement parts become expensive. Insurance premiums increase. Fuel prices climb. And finding a buyer becomes difficult. History shows that during financial crises, luxury goods often lose value faster than essential assets. The owner still has the car, but the wealth they thought it represented has vanished. The symbol remains. The purchasing power does not. Every generation has its dream gadget. The newest smartphone, the latest gaming system, the giant television, the premium laptop. People often justify these purchases as investments in productivity or quality of life. But during economic collapse, technology faces a brutal reality. Technology ages quickly. New models appear constantly. What feels cutting edge today becomes outdated tomorrow. And when inflation accelerates, people stop caring about upgrades. Nobody is standing in line for the newest phone when basic necessities are becoming unaffordable. Economic uncertainty shifts priorities. A family worried about groceries isn't thinking about larger screens. They're thinking about survival. Even worse, many electronics depend on global supply chains. Repairs become difficult. Replacement components become expensive. Software support eventually disappears. The result? A device that once felt valuable becomes another aging consumer product. Still functional, but no longer capable of preserving wealth. Human beings have always purchased status. Designer watches, luxury handbags, exclusive fashion, expensive jewelry brands. These products often sell for far more than their practical value. What buyers are really purchasing is social signaling, recognition, prestige, identity. But status depends on collective belief, and economic collapse destroys belief systems. When millions of people become financially stressed, priorities change. Status loses power. Necessity gains power. People stop asking, "What brand are you wearing?"